Welcome to another edition of Fastbreak with Tommy Lloyd. Wildcats home for a while here. Don't have to leave the state of Arizona at least for a week. But Coach, I want to ask you about travel because a couple long road trips now behind your team. And for the veteran guys that have made that Utah, Colorado trip or Washington State, they're kind of used to it. How about some of the newer players on your roster that maybe haven't traveled as much in their previous careers? How have they handled it?
I think they're doing well. I think our guys are, they're pretty adaptable, and I think they did a great job. I think our guys are having fun. I know this. They got these Uno games going on their phone all the time. I didn't know Uno was still a thing, but I guess it is on these phones. So I think the guys are having fun, and actually it's been great for us and the staff. We've had a little extra time to kind of hang out together as a staff and then hang with the players and mix in a few extra film sessions and things like that. So I think all in all, it's been really positive.
Jaden Bradley is an excellent assist-to-turnover ratio. Probably not a big surprise. He's a veteran guy. But your whole team now, we've seen the turnovers drop steadily as the season goes on. How do you credit that?
Well, we were a team that's never honestly been afraid to turn the ball over, because I think if you're too conservative, then you're not going to be opportunistic enough. So it's just finding that sweet spot, between being aggressive, making plays, but also having a jump stop in your back pocket, having a pass fake, a shot fake in your back pocket. So you just have some solid fundamentals to rely on that maybe take away some of the higher risk decisions as the season goes on.
If a player picks up early fouls, let's say get 2 fouls early in the first half, how do they have to change then the way they play when they get back into the game?
Well, it probably depends on the player a little bit and the time you put him in. Traditionally, if a guy has 2 fouls and we're playing well, then I might, he's an important player. I might wait till the second half so he has 3 fouls, for 20 minutes. But if you have some good depth at the position, or if the situation calls, you'll play a guy with 2 fouls in the first half, and then he just has to be smart. He has to be smart, he has to be clean, and he has to kind of keep himself out of harm's way, so it can get a little dicey for sure.
All right, you've got a chance to see some new teams, of course, and some new coaches. Some of them some maybe you haven't known as long. Has there anything surprised you about, or maybe put it this way, what have you learned about Big 12 coaches, not necessarily their teams, but the other guys you face?
Well, Big 12 coaches are the best of the best. They're really good. To get to this level and to be a head coach in this conference, you've had to have some sort of sustained success somewhere and learn from other great coaches. So these coaches come in, they're really prepared. They know how to attack matchups. They know how to make adjustments within the game. So, all in all, I've been really impressed. And I know we have some a fewer big name coaches, kind of waiting in the wings. So, and it's an honor to compete against those guys, and it definitely makes you, kind of hone in and try to master your craft, because there isn't much room for margin or room for error.
All right, Cats season rolls on. We'll see you next time on Fast Break.